1, 2. 1, 2. One, two. Well, welcome everybody here to the Granta on a Monday night for our first quiz of the year. And it's our big fat quiz of the year tonight. And I'll tell you what, we've got some great stuff lined up for you. My name's Ian, I'm your quiz host. I'm going to be looking after you for tonight. Thank you so much for making the effort to come out. Much appreciated, and lovely to see some old faces back again. I hope you all had a good Christmas, and I wish you all the best for a happy and prosperous 2025. Anyway, let's wind that music in. There's a couple of things that I need to sort out before we start the quiz, though. First of all is this. Let me just pop this up on the screen. It's a little bit of GDPR. Just to let you know, we are broadcasting the quiz live on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. And I need to let you know, because I've got a couple of cameras that's set up here. They're filming me, not you. But there's also a microphone up here that picks up the ambient noise in the room. So if you're planning a bank job or you're having an illicit affair, please don't come stand next to my table and talk about it, because it'll all go out over the internet. We don't want that, oh, my darling, I love you. They'll find out. They'll come after you, they will. Anyway, but that's that. What's the other reason I need to let you know is there's a feature in the software, and I'll pop this up on the screen for you, where you can download a picture of your team. So if you get the fastest correct answer, your team picture will pop up on the screen. Now, some of you already done pictures. You might not have been aware that you're going to go out to have your picture in front of millions of people on the internet, and now you don't feel very comfortable with that. If that's the case, come and see me before we start the quiz proper, and I'll delete that picture from your team profile to reduce any embarrassment that you might feel about that. Okay, that's what that's about. Let me just double check I have got everything set up right here. That's all set up. That's all set up. Okay, let me get my little script up. Okay, so there we go. The second thing is about the scoreboards. I've had a couple of teams come up to me, and Ian, what's going on with those scores? We haven't started the quiz yet, and we got teams with points. What's going on there? Well, every single day I post a trivia question up onto Facebook and on Instagram at Speed Quizzing Ian. Go along and check me out. You'll see I'll post there's 4 examples there on the left of the screen of some of the questions, and all you need to do is go along and respond to that and leave a hashtag with your team name. It doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong, but what is important is you leave a hashtag. I collect that, and they go on that list on the right hand side. So those are all the teams in the past 7 days that have been online and responded to my questions over the Christmas break. They'd automatically get 10 points. I hear you say, why is it then some teams have got 15, 20, 25? Well, I like to spread a bit of love and a bit of colour with my Hawaiian shirts. So if you're brave enough to turn up to one of my quizzes, especially in this cold weather, in a Hawaiian shirt, you get 5 points per team member, up to a maximum of 20 points. So that's what those extra points are all about there. Okay, the next thing is about if you are a quiz purist, I need you to look away from the screen. Don't be tempted. What I'm about to show you might shock you. These are the answers to all the questions tonight, and there's lots of red herrings in there as well. So that's the graphic that I normally do. But I went on the website today, and look what they've done. They've done a little animated thing. Look at that. Oh, isn't that good? So they do a little animated thing. So these are all the words that are in tonight's quiz. Now remember, some of them are red herrings. You know, I'll be asking you, out of the following 6 things, which one is the right one? Well, it's got all the right ones and all the wrong ones in there. So it's just as misleading as much as it is informative. Okay, so there's some of the things that we've got covered up tonight. We've got Taylor Swift, Polestar. We've got something about Anthony Armitage's penis. What on earth is that about? Oh, my goodness. Some flashing viral stuff. Oh, my word. What a smorgasbord of stuff we've got to cover in the quiz tonight. So there we go. Let me take that off the screen so that those quiz purists can look back now. There you go. So you can keep your eyes up on the big screen now. Okay, so that's, and the last question of the quiz tonight is all about Polestar, and it's about record-breaking statistics of one of the biggest music tours in history that happened in 2024. So we've got a big question at the end, all about that. It's going to be worth 40 points for everybody. Okay, let me tidy these screens up. Let me get my things sorted out here. Let me get this sorted out. Well, I've told you about me and about everything like that and about what I've done. We've gone about where we started, but the most important thing, of course, is our stars of the show. I'm just a humble quiz host. You're the stars of the show, ladies and gentlemen. You're why I do what I do. Give me a reason to get out of bed in the mornings. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give a nice warm Granta welcome to In the Doghouse. And the Jazzman is back again. Oh, well, we've missed them over Christmas. Only Fens are back again. And forever in debt for my for my shortbread biscuits. Give them a round of applause. It's the Rovers' return. And she said she was 12 is back again. And we might be seeing him a bit later, the smouldering Jonathan. And the Golden Girls are back. Universally challenged. We like to come from behind. And of course, our hardest working team in the room. Give them a huge round of applause. It's the Bar. Well, there we go. If you're new and you're wondering what on earth it is you've just witnessed, well, that's all down to a little thing about loyalty cards. Unfortunately, my printer broke before Christmas, so I'm out of loyalty cards, but I'll give you a bit of paper if you want to get them. We'll get you started. And you get 5 clicks on the loyalty card to get one of these forms. It's called a Victory Video Planner, and you get to choose whose face goes on which body and what song you dance to. It's all a bit of fun, a little bit of love from me to you to say thank you for coming along and supporting our quiz. We love you to bits. Okay, those new teams that haven't played, please have a look and listen to this. This is how it all works.
While we're waiting for the last few teams to switch their devices back on and get logged in, I'll give you an overview of the speed quizzing rules. I will read out a question which you can answer using your keypad. There are 4 question formats. There's multiple choice, numbers, letters and sequence questions. For multiple choice questions, simply listen to the various options and then input A, B, C, D or whatever on your keypad. For numbers questions, just type in a number and remember to press enter to submit your answer. For letters questions, input only the first letter of your answer. If the answer is a person's name, just input the first letter of their first name. So if the answer is John Smith, I'll be looking for a J. As for celebrities, I'll be looking for their stage name. So, for example, if the answer happens to be Sir Paul McCartney, Paul McCartney is his stage name, so I'll be looking for the letter P. Same with Sir Cliff Richard or Sir Elton John, it will be C or E respectively. Lady Gaga, that's her stage name, so I'll be looking for an L. If the answer begins with the, for example, The Lion King, you should answer L. Similarly, if the answer begins with the letter A, as in the film A Bridge Too Far, you should answer B. For sequence questions, all you need to do is to tap on each of the options to put them into the correct order. If you make a mistake, simply re-tap the incorrect option to deselect it, and then continue tapping until your selection is complete. The scoring in this round works like this. You get 4 points for a correct answer, plus a speed bonus on a 2-1 sliding scale. That means if you're the fastest to answer the question correctly, you'll earn 6 points. The next fastest will get 5, and everyone else will get 4. That's why it's called speed quizzing. You're playing against each other in real time in the venue. Okay, let's get the game started.
Okay, so here we go with the first question of round 1, and tonight is totally different to our other normal trivia nights. It is all about stuff that happened in 2024, and we've got no observation round tonight. It's just going to be lots of questions about what happened last year. Mudeng has become a viral internet sensation recently. Mudeng is a baby version of what animal? Eleven teams got it right. It's a hippo. And a bonus that time, the awesome bar. Well done. And we're moving on to entertainment now. Danny Jones won The Masked Singer earlier this year. But which character did he disguise himself as? No Masked Singer fans in the audience tonight. Okay, nobody got that one. He disguised himself as a piranha. Now we're going to be covering some of the winners and losers of last year as well. So, winners and losers question. The Celtics are an NBA team in which US city? They won the championship this year, beating the Dallas Mavericks. And 12 teams got it right. Boston was the answer. And only fans. Well done. You get the bonus on that one. Tell me. Okay, bit of current affairs now. Michael Barnier has resigned as the Prime Minister of which country over a controversial budget? And 5 teams got that one. France was the answer. And Quizdall Meth get that bonus. 6 points. Well done. Do you know what? I'm feeling a bit generous. Let's bump those bonus points up another couple. It's now 4 points if you're the fastest team. So that means if you're the fastest and you're right, you get 4 points for the right answer. 4 points on the speed bonus. That makes 8 points. The next fastest will get 7, 6, 5, and everyone else will get 4. Featuring guest appearances by Alicia Keys, William, Lil Jon, Ludacris, HER and Sonic Boom of the South, who headlined the Super Bowl halftime show? Seven teams got it right. It was Usher. And Henry Quizinger was the fastest to get that one. In memorandum now, in the films MASH, Invasion of the Body Snatchers and The Hunger Games, featured which Canadian actor who sadly passed away this year, aged 88? So looking for the first letter of their first name. Eight teams got it. Donald Sutherland was the answer. And the bonus for that, OnlyFans. Well done. I'm going to send you a picture now on those new teams that have never played before. Have a look at the picture and then tap the picture with your finger and you'll see the keyboard to put your answer in. And I want the first letter of the title of this, okay? Here comes the picture. What's the name of this show which ended this year after 120 episodes? Ten teams got that one. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Bonus that time. She said she was 12. Well done. Now, there was a lot of cancelling that went on in last year, and this is a cancelling question. Which name does Stephen Yaxley Lennon currently go by? He's just been jailed for 18 months after admitting contempt of court by repeating false claims against a Syrian refugee. Seven teams got it right. Tommy Robinson was the answer. And financially ruined. Get those 8 points. Another picture for you. Have a look at this. In which US city did this boat crash into a bridge, causing it to collapse? Four teams got it. That was in Baltimore. And OnlyFans get that bonus. Another picture. Have a look at this. This is a winner-loser one. Who overtook Alistair Cook to become England Test Cricket's all-time leading run scorer? And 8 teams got that. Joe Root was the answer. And Henry Kissinger gets that bonus. Current affairs now. And this is a lovely story. Touched my heart, made me giggle. A customer was awarded a huge £2 in compensation after he got a smooth version of which chocolate bar rather than with the traditional ripple on the top. So what the name of that chocolate bar, please? Twelve teams got it right. Mars bar was the answer. And a bonus that time, Rovers return. Oh, this is a rather sad but funny photo. Have a look at this. First letter of their first name. Who is this? Who had an allergic reaction to a bee sting this year? And 10 teams got that one. That's Matthew McConaughey. And the bonus for that one, she said she was 12. Another in memorandum question for you now. Al Cowlings drove a Ford Bronco with which famous passenger in 1994? Robert Kardashian, Robert Shapiro and Johnny Cochrane later defended this person in court. 10 teams got it right. O.J. Simpson was the answer. And OnlyFans, do it again. Numbers question for you now. Now, for those new teams, you have to press enter to submit your answer. So tap the number in and hit enter. Apple released the newest version of the iPhone. What model number was it this year? And look at that. All 14 teams got that one. Sorry, 13 teams got it right. 16 was the answer. And Quizdle Myth was the fastest to get that answer in. Now, GPT came under fire after their latest AI software is said to sound exactly like which actress? She explicitly said she didn't want to be involved with the software after the company asked her to voice it before. Five teams got it. It was Scarlett Johansson. And Richard is still hot. Another bit of cancelling going on here. Have a look at this. What's the name of the actor who plays this famous matriarch? He apologised over a clumsy joke where a racial term was implied during rehearsals for the Mrs. Brown's Boys Christmas special. One team got it right there in my top three. So there's no fast track wheel on this. That was Brendan O'Carroll. And the bonus for that, we learn to come from behind. What's the name of the TikTok creator who coined the phrase, very demure, very mindful? Oh, only one team got it. They're in my top three, though. It was Jules LeBron. And only Fens get those 8 points. Multiple choice now. A ginger and white cat called Beans went wandering from his home in Cumbernauld, Scotland at the end of October. Where did he turn up a month later? Was it A, Cumbria? Was it B, Catterick? Was it C, Coventry? Was it D, Cambridge? And 7 teams got it. It was Coventry. A bonus that time, University Challenged. It's a multiple choice this one, how did Joe Biden suggest that his uncle was killed during the Second World War? Was it A, he was eaten by cannibals, B, choked on a grenade pin, or D, run over by a tank? Four teams got it right. It made me laugh when I saw this in the news, but that actually happened. He said they were eaten by cannibals, or implied they were eaten by cannibals. And Henry Quissinger gets that bonus. And here's your last question of this round. Actress June Spencer died in November, aged 105. She is best known for her 70-year-long portrayal of Peggy Woolley in which long-running BBC soap opera? Nobody got it. It was The Archers. There we go. She was there from 1951 until 2022. Bless her heart. Anyway, that's the end of that round. Can you believe you just ploughed your way through 20 questions? We're going to do another 20 now. Let's get on with this one. So the scoring's going to change a little bit. We're going to go up to 6 points for a correct answer. And you know what? We're going to do 6 points on the sliding scale speed bonus. Should be the fastest. You're going to get 12, then 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Everyone else will get 6. Which terrorist organisation lost the number of members after bombs were planted in pages used by the group, only for walkie-talkies used by the group to explode the next day? And 5 teams got it right. Hezbollah was the answer. And Richard is still hot. Moving on to entertainment now. When asked if he ever went without things as a child, what did Rishi Sunak say was a sacrifice that he never had as a kid? Nine teams got it right. Sky TV was the answer. And that fastest finger was Henry Quizinger. Well done. Winner-loser now. Who won the Formula One Drivers' Championship for the 4th year in a row? Fourteen teams got it. Max Verstappen. And a bonus that time, Rovers return. Bit of current affairs for you now. Jasleen Kaur, an artist whose latest exhibition used a vintage Ford Escort, worship bells and iron brew, won which award in December? And 5 teams got it. She won the Turner Prize. Only Friends get that 12 points. The last remaining power plant in the UK using what source was shut off on Monday the 30th of September, causing an end to 142 years of its use in the UK? And 11 teams got that. Cole was the answer. And Richard is still hot. In memorandum again, to raise money and awareness about motor neuron disease, Kevin Sinfield ran 7 marathons in 7 days in 7 cities in December, in honour of former Leeds teammate who suffered from the disease and passed away this year. So I'm looking for the name of that teammate. And only one team got it, oh my word. It was Rob Burrow. And that fast track wheel goes to We Like to Come From Behind. So they've got 2 buttons on their screen now. One will be spin and one will say pass. Which button are you going to press? They've gone for it. Drum rolls on those tables, please. Oh no! Oh, bless you. Come on, give him a round of applause for trying though. Well done. Another picture now, it's about entertainment. Who is this performing at Glastonbury? She closed the show on the Pyramid stage on Sunday night. 6 teams got it. That was Scissor. And the Golden Girls get the bonus there. Well done. Another bit of cancel for you. Linda de Souza Abreu was on duty in which prison? The officer is alleged to have starred in a video showing her having sex with inmates while on duty. And it made me laugh because she was on the news on the way when I drove here tonight. She got sentenced to 15 months in prison. Wandsworth was the name of the prison where it happened. And rather appropriately, we like to come from behind get the bonus on top of that one. Now, this next picture, okay, it's a bit of flashing going on here. Have a little look at this. A digital portal between New York and which city was closed due to a number of antisocial behaviour complaints, including an OnlyFans model flashing on the camera? And 8 teams got that. Dublin was the right answer. And we like to come from behind, get that bonus.
Competition.
Winner loser now. Who won the men's Ballon d'Or award for the best footballer of the year for the first time? Ten teams got that one. Rodri was the answer, and Henry Quizinger gets that bonus. Bit of current affairs now. Kyron Thrax won which TV competition in November? One team got it, but they're in my top 3. It was RuPaul's Drag Race UK, and Richard is still hot. Now, here, have a look at this chap. This is a suit made by which company? They went into administration this year with all of their UK and Ireland stores due to close. Six teams got it right. Ted Baker was the answer. And we like to come from behind. Get those 12 points. It's another picture in memorandum again. Arnold Schwarzenegger played Dutch on the right, but which actor played Dylan on the left in this famous scene from the 1987 movie Predator? Five teams got it. It was Carl Weathers. And OnlyFans get that bonus. Here's a logo. Which company is this the logo to? They went into administration this year with over 200 shops closed. Eleven teams got it. Body Shop. That was the Body Shop. Financially ruined. Gets those 12 points. Raising over £6 million. Which celebrity, we might know, did a cycling tour in the UK in order to raise money for children in need? Seven teams got it right. Paddy McGuinness. And financially ruined gets that bonus. Another bit of cancelled. Have a look at this. Who is this TV presenter who stepped back after alleged inappropriate comments? And 9 teams got that. That was Greg Wallace. And Henry Quizinger gets that bonus. Multiple choice now. What 2024 kitchen essential did the Office for National Statistics add to the basket of goods it uses to calculate the rate of inflation? Was it A, capsule coffee machines? Was it B, non-dairy milk? Was it C, air fryers? And 12 teams got that one. It was air fryers. And Crystal Meth get those 12 points. I'm loving this portrait. Multiple choice now. The price of a first-class stamp went up by 24% on the 7th of October. How much does it cost now to post a large first-class letter? Is it A, £2.40? Is it B, £2.50? Is it C, £2.60? Or is it D, £2.90? Wow, that split the room in two. 5 teams got it right. It was £2.60. And University Challenge gets 12 points. Number again. What day in July was the general election? Ten teams got it right. It was the 4th of July. Henry Quizinger gets those 12 points. And here we go with your last question of the round. It's a picture. In 2024, ITV announced who was the host of their reboot of Bullseye, the dart-themed quiz show. And 5 teams got it. It's Freddie Flintoff. And Wheeler to cover behind gets those 12 points. There we go. That's the end of the round. Now let's have a look at that leaderboard and see where we are with the scores. Well, in 14th place with 72, it's the Awesome Bar. Give them a round of applause, look. 13th with 96, the Jazzman. 12th with 106, she said she was 12. 11th with 107, in the Doghouse. 10th with 110, Crystal Meth. Joint 8th with 116, it's University Challenge and Rover's Return. 7th with 123, so test a lot. 6th with 165, Financially Ruined. 5th with 167, the Golden Girls. And in 4th with 225, Richard is Still Hot. And here we go with the top 3. In 3rd place, 237 points. We like to come from behind. And in 2nd place, 252 points. Only Fans, which means in 1st place, just 1 point ahead with 253, it's Henry Quizinger. Well, there we go. That's the end of our first 2 rounds of the quiz. Oh, did we have fun? I think so. Everyone's all smiling. They haven't all left yet. Couple of things before we go into our first break, though. Let me just sort some things out on the screen over here. I've got something I want to share with you. This is a picture a couple of weeks ago. She said she was 12. Won themselves £12 on our rollover wheel. £12 they won. Last week, my nan's a shoplifter. Won themselves £2. He looked so happy to have won £2. I don't think I've seen someone smile so much in my life. Oh, my goodness. More importantly, is left £14 in the pot, and that's what we're going to be rolling for tonight. And if you want a chance to win that, the way this works is everybody that wants to play, and it's like a little tombola, a little lottery thing. You pay £2 to put your name in on this wheel, but nobody's name's on it at the moment. And at the end of the night, before we do the final scores, we roll this wheel, and whatever team that lands on, they get chance to roll to get some cash to take home. Not everybody will win cash from it, but whoever wins will win at least £2. Okay, because that's the minimum prize. I take cash, I take contactless for that. But just to give you an overview of how it works across all of my venues, at the Isle of Ely, £226, a 90-odd pound win last night. £14 here tonight. The part of the yard is empty. They had a big win just before Christmas, and so far this year, £97 has been paid out in prizes. And we've the second quiz of the year, and 97 has been paid out already. So there we go. If you want to get involved in that, come and see me. When you come and pay for the quiz, it's only £2 per player. You'll be asked if you want to go on the rollover wheel. That's what that's about. In the meantime, what I'm going to do while we have our break on the big screens, I'm going to give you the winners of last week's quiz. On your handsets, I'm going to do the same. For our good friends that are watching online, there's quite a few of you there now. Thank you very much for sticking with us. We're going to take a little break now. We're going to be about 15 minutes while we take payment from everybody. I can't play the music we're going to play in the pub because they're licensed to play it. I'm not allowed to stream it. So I'm going to give you some non-commercial music. While we do that, go and hit that like button, hit that subscribe, or go and make yourselves a cup of tea. And we'll be back with you shortly. Thank you. 1, 2. Okay, we're going to start our next round of the quiz. Before we do, a couple of the little things. First of all, is a bit of housekeeping, if you like, and that is about booking your tables when you come to the Granta. Okay, if you want to book your tables for the Granta, try to make it, if you can, at the very, very latest, 7:45, okay? Because we've had some teams that have booked in for like 9 o'clock at night and before. If you're not going to turn up until late, that doesn't matter. They'll still hold your tables for you, even if you booked it at 7:45 and you haven't turned up till until 7:45. It doesn't matter. They will look after your tables for you, but just make sure you try and book a bit earlier. The other thing is that they can't, for their systems, take bookings for outside online because their software needs to be updated. So what they've asked me to do is just to let you know, if you want to give them a call or just contact them through Instagram, they monitor their Instagram page, and just let them know that you want to book tables and what have you. You can sort things out with them that way, or give them a ring. If you go to Speed Quizzing Ian on Facebook, on Instagram, it's got the contact numbers. If you go to my event section, the contact numbers are there for the Granta, so that you can phone up and make your appointments. Now, do everything they can to accommodate you. That's the first thing. Second thing is, our rollover wheel is now at £22. So we've got £22 to roll for. We've got a couple of teams signed on for that. And we're going to have one more break after this round. We're going to do one round now, and then we're going to have another very short break. If you haven't had a chance to get on the rollover, or you haven't had a chance to pay yet, we can sort that all out in the next break. Right, here we go with our next round of the quiz. Let me just get the questions loaded up and let you know how this works. You get 10 points for a correct answer. You get 10 points on the speed bonus. So if you're the fastest to get it right, you're going to get 20 points. Then 19, 18, all the way down to 10 points for everybody else. And I'm also enabling a feature called Go Wide. Have a look at this.
I've enabled a feature called Go Wide. Here's how it works. Go Wide means that you can now submit 2 guesses on letters or multiple choice questions. Or you can include one number either side of your answer on a numbers question. Here's how going wide affects the scoring. Remember, if you do decide to go wide, you'll forfeit half of the points available for the question. However, you could still win any speed bonuses that may be available. Right, let's get on with the game.
Okay, here's your first question of round 3. Setting a record for the most expensive piece of merchandise ever sold. What is the surname of the baseball player whose jersey was sold for $24 million this year? Eight teams got it right. I was looking for the letter R for Ruth. It was Babe Ruth. And we like to come from behind. It's that bonus. Moving on to entertainment now. Ali Bromley won which reality TV show this year? Six teams got it. Big Brother was the answer. Financially ruined. Gets that big fat 20 points. Winner-loser now. 9-year-old Badana Sivandan became the youngest person to represent England in which sport? Seven teams got it. 2 went wide. Chess was the answer. And the awesome... well done. Current affairs now. Who has resigned as the leader of the Welsh Conservatives after narrowly winning a vote of no confidence on Tuesday? Oh, nobody got that one. That was Andrew R.T. Davies, who unexpectedly split up with the fighter Tommy Fury this year. "13 teams got that one. Molly May Haig and Quizzill Meth. And in memorandum again, 2 Jags was the nickname of which former Labour frontbencher? And 8 teams got it right. 3 went wide. It was John Prescott. And Henry Quissinger gets those 20 points. Another picture, a bit of an entertainment one, this one. What's the name of this TV show which has announced that the current series filmed this year was the last? Seven teams got it. Nobody went wide. Vera was the answer. And we let it come from behind. 20 points. Another bit cancelled now. Which former Premier League footballer was banned for 4 years after a substance was found in a blood sample taken in September 2023? This was recently reduced with a rumoured return to football next year. Seven teams got it. 2 went wide. Paul Pogba and those Rovers returns get those 20 points. Who apologised for any confusion after she said she edited a Mother's Day photograph of her and her children? It caused quite a scandal in the press, even though she was recovering from illness. Thirteen teams got it. Kate Middleton was the answer. And Richard is still hot. Winner loser now. Which country topped the medal table at the Paris Olympics? Oh, 7 teams got it. 4 went wide. It was the USA. They got 126. China got 91. And Rovers return 20 points. Current affairs now. And this was a funny story. It's a multiple choice. A number of orcas off the coast of the USA have started wearing which fish as hats? A trend that was seen in the 1980s. Was it A, salmon, B, tuna, C, trout, D, mullet? Nine teams got that one. Salmon was the answer. And Henry Quissinger gets that bonus. I'll send you a picture. Have a little look at this. This is the logo to which social media app which has seen a massive upsurge in numbers since the US election? And 10 teams got it. Blue Sky was the answer. Financially ruined, gets the bonus. And speed quizzing Ian already has an account on Blue Sky. There we go. Moving on to Pokemon now, but it's in memorandum, this one. Who is this Pokemon character? The English voice actress Rachel Lillis passed away this year. Seven teams got it. That was Jessie from Team Rocket. And she said she was 12. Well done, 20 points. Moving on to football now. Who was appointed the new manager of England men's football, even though they wouldn't take up the post until January? And I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong. It was Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel. Who knows?
How you that?
Henry Quizinger, well done. 20 points for you. Multiple choice now. A number of films were remade or rebooted in 2024. Which of these did not get this treatment? Was it A, Roadhouse? Was it B, Superman? Was it C, Mean Girls? Was it D, Garfield? Oh, 10 teams got it. 3 went wide. Superman didn't get the treatment. Financially ruined. 15 points, you went wide. Another bit of cancelling now. Who has pulled his new children's book, Billy and the Epic Escape, from the shelves after complaints that it stereotyped Indigenous Australians? Three teams got it right. 2 of them went wide. It was Jamie Oliver. And Crystal Meth gets that bonus. Probably one of the most surprising adverts of last year. The new advertising slogan of Jaguar is "Copy what?" And I can see somebody already put J for Jaguar, anticipating the question. You can go wide. So copy what? Copy nothing. Financially ruined. Well done. Now here's an interesting fact. Which currency turned 25 in 2024, having first been introduced on New Year's Day in 1999? Ten teams got it right. It was the euro, although the first coins and notes weren't introduced for a further 3 years.
How you dirty old man.
Henry Quizinger, 20 points. Oh, and another sad one, bit of a memorandum. Which Starsky and Hutch actor sadly passed away in 2024? Nobody got it right. It was David Soul. Just looking down at the answers, there's so many S's and H's. It wasn't Starsky or Hutch, it was David Soul, the actor. There we go. And here is your last question of the round. We're going to take a break straight after this one. Which iconic toy with 6 sides, 6 distinctive colours was named after its Hungarian inventor and in 2024 celebrated its 50th birthday? 14 teams got it right. Rubik's Cube was the answer. She said she was 12, gets 20 points. There we go. That's the end of that round. Now let's have a look at that leaderboard and see where we are with those scores. Well, in 14th place with 154 points. Give him a round of applause. It's the awesome Barb. 13th with 192. This is Jazzman. 12th with 206 in the doghouse. 11th with 232. Sir Testalot. In 10th with 245. Universally challenged. And 9th with 265. Crystal Meth. 8th with 287. Rover's Return. And in 7th with 329. She said she was 12. And in 6th place with 359, the Golden Girls. 5th with 376, Financially Ruined. In joint 3rd with 427, Richard is still hot, and Only Fens. And the top 2 looks like this. In 2nd place, 449 points. We like to come from behind, which means in first with 486 is Henry Quissinger. Well, there we go. That's the end of that round. We're going to take another very, very short break now. In the meantime, what we're going to do on the big screens around the room, I'm going to give you the winners of the rollover wheel from back in November. Haven't a chance to do December's yet. Still working on that one. And on your handsets, I'll give you the winners of last week's quiz as well. If you haven't had a chance to get on the rollover wheel and you still want to, or you haven't had a chance to pay yet, it's only £2 a player. Less than a cup of coffee. Come and see me, and or my daughter Emily. She'll be back here in a second, and we can take your payment. In the meantime, for our good friends that are watching the show online, there's quite a few of you, thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate your patronage. I hope you're enjoying the show. We're going to switch over to some music in the pub, which we can't play over the stream. So have a go and make yourselves a cup of coffee while we sort out the bits and pieces here. And I'll give you a bit of non-commercial music while you're waiting. 1, 2. Okay, we're just about to start our last but one round. We've got one little round we're going to do now, which is our multi-tap round. There's a couple of things. First of all, thank you very much to my hairdresser who managed to fit me in and get my hair cut. I've been waiting 6 months for that. I'll get a round of applause. MILAN Barbers. I'll sort out a little thing for them and put that up on the screen. That's for MILAN Barbers came and looked after me. Another little thing I wanted to mention was about this. Normally, in our normal trivia quiz, in our multi-tap round, the last question is normally a gold medal, and I give you a list of a picture with loads of things hidden in it. I'm starting a bit of a sponsorship by this company called CLEVERSIDE, and what they do is they do this game. It's called Bright Objects. Now, they're based out in Cyprus, and bless their hearts, they've offered to help me put together loads of questions for this year for our multi-tap round. And there's also some other games that they do as well, which I'm going to be incorporating into part of the quiz, which sort of like find hidden object type things. Looks like we're going to have a lot of fun with them in the new year. I've got a call booked with them a little bit later on this week. So just giving you a bit of a heads up about that as well. So if you want to scan that QR code, that will take you, whether it's an Android or an iPhone, it doesn't matter. You can download one of their apps. The Bright Objects was the one that I'm using at the moment. They've got loads of things on there. We're going to be exploring that next year. Okay, our next round of the quiz is our multi-tap round. Now, let me just explain how this works. It's very different to the questions that you've been doing before. Let me explain how this works. I'll send you out a list of stuff, all right? And I'll give you an instruction, and it might be things, for example, like tap only the US states, or it might be tap only the cars made in Germany. But this time it's all going to be about stuff from 2024. And you'll get 4 points, and a green tick will be awarded for every tapped and every untapped correct answer. And a full complement of green ticks is called a full house. Now, only full houses will be eligible for the speed bonus on a 20-point sliding scale. To put this in perspective, each question, if you're the fastest and you're right, will score you 44 points. If you get all 10 right, that's 440 points up for grabs, okay? Make a huge difference to the scoreboard before we go into our final round, which is the evil mode when I take all your points away. Important though, remember that the list will always contain at least one correct option, so one or more selections must always be made, and failure to do so will result in 0 points. Okay, let's get on with the multi-tap round. Now, first one is a football one. Tap only the teams to reach the semi-finals of Euro 2024. There were 3 full houses and 6 partials. The correct answer is England, Spain, France. And those 20 bonus points go to We Like to Come From Behind. Well done. Now this time we're going on to soap operas. Tap only the soap characters who were killed off in 2024. Nine partials. They were Will Taylor from Emmerdale, Les Battersea Brown from Coronation Street, Suzanne Ashworth from Hollyoaks, Joel Deering from Coronation Street. Now this time we're moving into the world of international politics. I want you to tap only countries which held a presidential election in 2024. 9 partials. They were the USA, Russia, Taiwan, Finland, Iran. So no bonus points on that one. We're going to move on to music now. Festivals. We're going to do the Glastonbury 2024. Here's a picture. Have a look at this. From this picture, tap only acts who headlined the Pyramid Stage at Glastonbury 2024. So you've got A, B, C, D, E or F. One full house, 8 partials. They were B, E and F. And we like to cover behind, 44 points. Moving on to Strictly Come Dancing now. Tap only contestants from the 2024 series of Strictly Come Dancing. One full house, 8 partials. They were Chris McCausland, Shane Ward, Paul Merson, Nick Knowles. And the Golden Girls get those 44 points. Now here's a tough one. I'm going to send you a list of people. Tap only people who celebrated their 50th birthday in 2024. Nine partials. They were Bear Grylls, Kate Moss, Alanis Morissette. Now this time I'm going to enable another new feature. Have a look at your, hang on a minute, let me just get this set up. Have a look at your handsets and you'll see an icon appearing. Wipeout mode has been enabled for this, for the rest of this round. What that means is that one or more tapped incorrect answers will result in a wipeout, meaning 0 points for the whole question. So if in doubt, don't tap. I'm going to send you a list of films now. I want you to tap only films which won multiple Oscar awards in 2024. Was looking for multiple Oscar awards. We only got 3 partials. They were Oppenheimer, Poor Things, The Zone of Interest. Another picture for you. It's a football one. This time, tap only the teams that were knocked out of the FA Cup in 2024 by Manchester United. So knocked out of the FA Cup by Manchester United. Seven partials. They were A, C, D and F. And Taylor Swift was all over 2024. I want you to tap only cities where Taylor Swift performed on her Eras tour in 2024. So specifically 2024. Ooh, only 3 partials. They were Liverpool, Dublin, Madrid, Milan. And here is the last one. It's got a list of people. I want you to tap only the people who sadly passed away in 2024. 3 full houses, 6 partials. Unbelievably, it was every single one. Sven Goran Eriksson, OJ Simpson, James L. Jones, John Prescott, Maggie Smith and Dave Myers. Fastest team with those 44 points. We like to come from behind.
Competition.
There we go. That's the end of that round. And here we go with our last round of the night. We've got one more question after this, but it's our last round of the night. It's our evil mode round. For those new teams that haven't played before, please have a look and listen to this. The rules have changed drastically.
So here we go with the final round of the evening. It's exactly the same as the rounds we've had before, with multiple choice, numbers, letters and sequence questions. Go wide has been disabled for this round. The difference this time is the scoring, and I've also enabled Evil Mode. You score 16 points for a correct answer. However, because Evil Mode is enabled, it means that you will be deducted 16 points from your existing score if you answer incorrectly. Speed bonus points are awarded on a 10-point sliding scale. So, if you're first and you're correct, you'll win a massive 26 points. The next fastest gets 25, 24, 23 and so on, and then everyone else will get 16. Remember though, in Evil Mode, if you're not sure, you don't have to answer. Don't throw those hard-earned points away. However, fast tracking is still enabled, which means anybody gets a chance to get into first place if the top 3 leaders on my leaderboard either answer incorrectly or fail to give an answer. So it's still an open field for everyone. Right, let's get on with the game.
Okay, first Evil Mode question of the night. First name I'm looking for. Who had a pretty horrible year being declared bankrupt, having an arrest warrant issued for failing to attend court, and having an alleged old photo of her with a turd on her stomach being leaked? And 6 teams got that one. Katie Price was the answer. She said she was 12.
Are you having a laugh?
26 points. Entertainment now. Pitching a private gym concept, Rachel Wolford won which reality TV show this year? Five teams got it. The Apprentice was the answer. Henry Quissinger, 26 points. Winner loser now. Anthony Amirati's penis went viral this year. In which event did it cost him a gold medal in the Olympics? Six teams got it. It was the pole vault. And I don't know how they've done it, but we like to come from behind, get the bonus on that one. Current affairs now. Which iconic tea brand was bought over by a vape company after going into administration in November? One team got it right. Typhoon was the answer. There's so many P's came in for that one. It was Typhoon. We like to come from behind.
All of the month competition.
Well done. Frederick X became the king of which country this year following his mother's abdication? Two teams got it right. Denmark was the answer. Fastest team. Richard is still hot. In memorandum. Now, who was BBC Radio 1's first ever female presenter DJ? Oh, nobody got that. It was Annie Nightingale. Bit of entertainment again. Have a look at this chap. This is Harry. Which reality TV show did he win in 2024? Five teams got it right. The Traitors was the answer. And the Golden Girls get that bonus.
Gossip Girl.
And a bit of cancellation again. Another really interesting story from 2024. The World Conquer Championships was plunged into scandal after what was discovered in the pocket of the men's champion. He was subsequently banned from the competition for life. What did they find? Was it A, a bottle of vinegar? Was it B, super glue? Was it C, salt? Was it D, a metal conker? Five teams got it right. It was a metal conker. And Henry Quissinger gets that 26 points. Now, a number of dictionaries gave their word of the year. Which of the following was not one of them? Was it A, brat? Was it B, brain rot? Was it C, manifest? Was it D, winfluencer? Six teams got it right. It was winfluencer. Fastest team for that. She said she was 12. Winner, loser now. And it's a football one. It's a multiple choice. Which German football team went a whole league season undefeated, winning the Bundesliga in the process? Was it A, Bayern Munich? Was it B, Borussia Dortmund? Was it C, Borussia Mönchengladbach? Or was it D, Bayer Leverkusen? And seven teams got it right. It was Bayer Leverkusen. And Financially Ruins get those 26 points. Here's a picture. Bit of current affairs. Best known for the novel A Woman of Substance. This New York-based Leeds-born author passed away recently, aged 91. Who is she? Oh, nobody got it. It was Barbara Taylor Bradford. Okay, I've got to put this up on the screen. Adult content warning. Okay, so if you're watching online and your children are in the room, take them out the room, all right, for this question. Here's a picture. This is Hawk Tour Girl, who went viral this year. What did she say you had to do to that thing? Eight teams got it right. Have a look at the big screens.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk and spit on that thing. You get me?
There we go. Give her a round of applause. 8 teams got it right. Spit on that thing. And OnlyFans, well done. You get the bonus for that one. In memorandum now, the British actor Ian Lavender passed away this year, aged 77. He's probably best remembered, though, for playing Private Pike in what sitcom? Eight teams got it. Dad's Army was the answer. We Learn to Come From Behind gets the bonus.
Competition.
And I think my favourite line in the whole of the Dad's Army series was when they got captured by Germans. And he was standing there and it said, "Don't tell him your name, Pike." Anyway, it was funny at the time. Vive the Residency's Odyssey is a cruise ship that was stuck in which city for 4 months? Although it promised a round-the-world, once-in-a-lifetime experience, engine trouble meant it couldn't leave the harbour of this city. Two teams got it right. One of them's in my top 3, so no fast track. It was Belfast. And Richard is still hot, 26 points. Multiple choice now. The world's oldest living man, John Tinniswood, passed away this year. But how old was he when he passed? Was he A, 112, B, 114, C, 116, or D, 118? Two teams got it right. It was 112. And those 26 points go to... She said she was 12. Bit of cancellation now. The rapper, Sean Combs, is best known as which stage name? He was arrested after numerous complaints emerged over alleged sexual assault over a number of years. Eight teams got it. It was Puff Daddy or P. Diddy. Universally challenged, 26 points. Okay, that noise tells me that fast tracking is now turned off for the last few questions of the quiz. We're nearly at the end now. On the 24th of May 2024, who announced his intention to step down as an MP? He has served as Justice Secretary, Education Secretary, Environment Secretary and Chief Whip over the last 20 years. Three teams got it. Michael Gove was the answer. And Henry Quissinger gets that 26 points. Another interesting story from last year. Who upstaged David Beckham in a viral Instagram video filmed at his Cotswold estate in May? Was it A, Victoria Beckham? Was it B, Brooklyn Beckham? Was it C, his chickens? Six teams got it. His chickens was the answer. And Rovers return.
I can guarantee that Pete's already eyeing up my bonus.
That bonus. And another really interesting story. This man had said some of the most weirdest things. Which politician on the general election campaign trail asked people in a pub in Wales if they were looking forwards to the Euros football, even though Wales hadn't qualified? 3 teams got it. Rishi Sunak was the answer. And Henry Quissinger gets that bonus. Here's your last question of the round. Well, it's not quite because you've got one more question after this. Windsor Castle announced that it would be adopting which of these measures to improve sustainability? Would it be A, fitting solar panels, B, installing a wind turbine in the Great Park, C, growing all of its own vegetables on site? Oh my word, nobody got it. They were going to fit solar panels. There we go. That's the end of the round. Now we've got one more question to go. Please have a look and listen to this.
So here we go with the last question of the evening. This is the nearest wins round. Here's the rules. I'll read out a question followed by a 10-second countdown. Whichever team input the number closest to the correct answer will score 40 points. And looking at the leaderboard right now, that's going to make a lot of difference. In the event of a tie, the points will go to whichever team submitted their answer first. Remember, evil mode has been switched off, fast tracking is off, you don't lose points in this round, just give it your best guess and good luck. Here we go.
Okay, let me just pop this up on the screen for you to look at. If you've got a mobile phone that's switched on that you're not using for the quiz for this question, please turn it off. Better still, take it off the table, stick it in your pocket, your purse, your handbag, sit on it if you like. Do not let another team spy your team with a live mobile phone and point the finger at you and accuse you of Googling the answer, because I'll have to zero your points and that will be a sad end to what's been a rather jolly night. Thank you. So I'm looking for a number. According to Polestar, Taylor Swift's Eras tour was the highest grossing tour ever at $2.2 billion. That's dollars. $1.4 billion during 2024 alone. The full tour sold 10.3 million tickets, an all-time record. But from how many individual shows? Here's your timer. Wow. The correct answer is 149. Now I've got 3 teams that gave me 149 as their answer, and I can only give points to the fastest team. So which one of those 3 teams was the fastest to give me 149 as the answer? Financially Ruined. Give them a round of applause. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the round. That's the end of the quiz. It's not quite the end of proceedings, though. We've got our cash rollover wheel to do. Let me just get the cash rollover team selector up. Now, if you've paid to be on the wheel, let me just have a double check. I've only got 2 team names on the wheel. There's only Fens and Henry Quissinger. I'm going to send the wheel to me. And I'm going to stand up. So is there anybody else that's paid to be on the wheel that's not there? No, you're all happy? Okay. I'm going to spin the wheel. Drum rolls on those tables. Let's see who's going home tonight with a pocket full of cash. And look at that, only Fens, well done. And let's have a look, the rollover wheel has got £22. Let me just double check with my spreadsheet, £22. and OnlyFans. There you are. Okay, sending you the wheel. You'll have a button on your screen that says spin. As soon as you're ready, press that button. Let's see how much cash you're going home with tonight. Drum rolls on those tables. £2.20. I'll round that up to £3. Give them a round of applause. Okay, now let's have a look at that leaderboard and see where we are with those scores. Who's going home with first, second and third prize tonight? Well, in 14th place with minus 207, it's Sir Tessalot. 13th with minus 192, the Jazzman. 12th with 6 points in the Doghouse, and 11th with 131. Give them a round of applause. It's the Awesome Bar. And in 10th with 265, it's Crystal Meth. 9th with 377, Rover's Return. 8th with 399, University Challenge. And 7th with 581, She Said She Was 12. In 6th with 650, it's the Golden Girls. 5th with 677, Richard Is Still Hot. And 4th with 718, OnlyFans. And here we go with the top 3. And you've all won a prize. In 3rd place, 728 points. Financially ruined. And in 2nd, with 939 points, Henry Quizinger, which means in 1st with 998. We let it come from behind.
Just enough time for our kill.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a night. Well, look, I hope you've enjoyed tonight's quiz. Next week we'll be back to normal, doing our normal trivia quiz. Thank you so much to everybody who came tonight. Thank you for everybody who's watching the show online. We really appreciate your company. We hope you've enjoyed the show. My name's Ian. You look after yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Have a safe journey home. And for those of you watching online, I'll be back on Wednesday from the yard. Back here in the Granta. I'll be back here next Monday. Same time, same place, just different questions.